It's that time of the year again. The time I completely kill my analytics by creating something completely off topic for my channel. How wonderful. That aside, I'm Fuuri, your host with the most, here to bring you a story about some very guilty gears. I don't really have much to say other than like and subscribe, donate to my Ko-fi and Patreon. Anyways, let's get started. What your Guilty Gear main says about you. Let's begin with Saul Goodman's edgy self-insert OC, Soul Bad Guy. You're boring, like super ultra mega boring. Your favorite food is probably, no, definitely steak and pizza. You start every battle by spamming 5H, and well, I can't really blame you for that. And you will forever be salty that Day 1 Soul got nerfed. And to that I say, good riddance. Moving on to number 2, Kai Kisk. You, huh? It's pronounced Kisk? Well, that is bullshit. You're also boring like Soul mains, but somehow, like, even more? Your favorite food is a white bread sandwich with a glass of water. You appreciate Guilty Gear for its steady, grounded, neutral-based footsies. Kai's new design is either everything for you, or you miss the ugly old robes. And yeah, that dragon install. Soul's dragon install made them all special and cool and stuff. Yours just makes you look like Uryu Ishida from Bleach. Let's hippity hop onto number 3 with Little Miss SeaWorld. I'm pretty sure Daisuke thought up this character after having a nightmare about a Cabbage Patch Kid. There's also a 90% chance you play in Japanese and don't get how annoying that is. Your dolphins are a specific breed that's been crossed with an SUV and a freight train. And that anchor is apparently made out of paper mache with how you swing it. And to finish up, let me make half the Discord mods that main nerd leave by revealing that according to the English dub of Zerd, she's 24. After that, let's go with the only British person to have rights, number 4, Axel Lowe. There's wing boys, and then there's wing men, and then there's the wing chads. Pour one out for the homies. And then promptly lap it back up because he's also a zoner, and say it with me everyone, zoners don't deserve rights. After that, we have number 5, Chip the Nuff to kill him. You know, one of my favorite things about Strive is that it got me away from fighters. I just couldn't take any more Yosha, and then this asshole comes out with his Alpha Blade. And don't get me started on whatever else he says. I just want to play in peace for the love of God. Can someone get number 6 Potemkin, please? I honestly don't have much to say about Potemkin mains. Y'all know you eat glue, and you own it. You spam Mega Fist, and you also own that. So, Heavenly Potemkin Buster? Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Number 7, Cynthia from Rugrats. Hang on, I'm pretty sure I have a clip somewhere, yeah, here it is.
That for a drop of blood.
You put in so much effort to the sickest wall-to-wall combo, and not even Chip loses more than half his HP. Why do you do this to yourselves? Just play someone like Leo who does more damage with way less effort. If you just can't be bothered to play with more than one hand, then use number 8, Stray. Leo, but for cowards who don't want to simp for manly mega meat. Don't even try to lie to me and say you're completely straight. You play Guilty Gear. That being said, what are you buying? I got videos about mythology and jokes with a fair share of titties. Why don't you give one a watch? I won't tell. Watch and be amazed as I make half of all Ramlethal mains disappear. Also, does that cape count as Vor? Because I'm counting it as Vor. Now stop playing the game with one hand and get lost. Number 9, Kono Dioda. Man, I fucking hate these guys. I'd much rather see them fight at EVO than fight them in-game. Like, they're so cool to watch, but my god. I want to see other people in the blender not be put in the blender. And keep your weird whom Eddie away from me. Number 10, Make-A-Wish. You like having a functional character now? I mean, you still don't win because Faust is still like bottom tier, but it must be nice to like be able to play the game. Although I do have to say thank you for giving me that trumpet, it's really helped me win so many fights. Number 11, Sin. Oh no, wait, I'm like 2 DLC characters too early. Sorry Daisuke, we'll just have to put you back in the box. Number 12 is in fact down bad. You wanted to main Baiken, but you had to settle for the next best thing. And now that Baiken is out, you realize you put too many points into your Anji skill tree, so now you're just kind of stuck with it. Number 12 will be Doggy Style. How does it feel to know your actual character is overshadowed by a dog? Like, Giovanna is cool and all, but Doggy. Number 13, in Slayer's Shadow. I feel bad for Nago, but certainly not Nago mains. Cause half of them are simply using him until Slayer gets added, and the other half are tier whoring and just maining one of the best characters. Black people can't get shit. Number 14, Ramlethal, but for the gays. Why do I call him that? Because he has a brainless playstyle, easy and strong combos, and just take one look at this dude. I don't believe for 1 second that Daisuke intended for Leo to be played with more than one hand. And finally, number 15, Jolene, the original one-hand character. Although, now that we are many years separated from that moment, I've gotta ask, how does it feel to know that every male character in this game has bigger boobs? And that's where I'm cutting this video short because it's 4 AM and this video needs to go up by 12. If you want to see me cover the DLC characters or just more Guilty Gear content, hit that like and subscribe so I know you want it. And now let's get to our Patreon shoutouts. For our 3-star supporters, we have 3 special thanks to Zori Chow, 87 Werehog, and Prisma 144. And for our 4 stars, we've still got nothing. And finally, for our super special shoutouts to our 5 stars, we have Vanilla Flower, who dunked the Goku. Mahagasaur, who'd like to know if you'd want this peanut butter and Ningen sandwich. And finally, shout out to Unknown RC, who knows your Jordans are fake. And I'll dab up with anyone who gets those references. Like and subscribe, donate to my Ko-fi and Patreon, and as always, this is your host Fuuri, signing out.